attraction. To get loud, spotlight on me when I take my bow. You're gonna pay full price if you want front row. I got a Hollywood star, I got my name in stone. Are you ready for the show? I sit back and listen. I'm gonna blow your mind. I am a superstar. You're gonna feel your heartbeat when it starts to rush. I wanna look, leave your jaw wide open, cause I'm illustrious. Are you ready for the show? I sit back and listen. I'm gonna blow your mind. I am a superstar, and I knew I would come this far. You better make way, get off my stage. Lights, camera, action. I'm the main attraction. I'm the main attraction. I am a superstar. I'm a superstar. And I knew I'd come this far. You better make way, you better make way. Get off my stage, Lights, camera, action. I'm the main attraction. I'm the main attraction.
Hi, welcome to Day Motorsports. Come on, check out what we got.
Thank you for keeping Day Motorsports in business for over 50 years.
You've probably seen us all over the racing world and doing a lot of racing designs for events and race teams, but we also do a lot of stuff from small boutiques in small cities all the way up to Fortune 500 companies. Your brand deserves to be seen. We print on more than just shirts, hats, jackets, bags, and much, much more. Custom corporate branding starts here.
Last corner, last lap, Pat.
Every driver dreams of a moment like this. A race that demands more than speed. It demands everything. This is where legends are made, and this is your chance to witness it. $30,000 on the line, and one chance to make it happen.
I mean, we can go 300 laps and have a cleaner race than you can a 20-lap feature at a local dirt track.
Best event of the year as far as I'm concerned, anywhere you go.
It's the most fun I've ever had in a race car.
Weekend at Boot Hill, Portland, we had 162 cars. We were only second in the country in car count to 141 Speedway in Superior, Wisconsin, who had 183 cars. And
you want to be able to go out there and get your 2 laps and roll through, and we're not sitting there packing the track in all night. But so, like you said, we know they're working hard at it and can get it done.
I'll tell you another driver who feels like a weight was lifted off his shoulder. His first win since winning at Needmore in Speed Weeks. Hudson O'Neill swept the action at Lucas Oil Speedway for the tune of $27,000 total dollars.
It's absolutely wild, and like you said, maybe the good Lord gave Johnny a little extra show there for keep that streak alive that he has.
Oh yeah, I've drove for people. It's whatever. And then, but it's like in another country across the world. That's a little bit of a challenge.
There's a lot of cussing, a lot of drinking, maybe some nudity. Going to be exciting.
Race fans, welcome to the Super Bee Speedway for Thursday night of the Factory Stock Showdown here for $10,000 to win for the LLB Factory Stocks, with the USRA banner representing the factory stocks here this weekend at Super Bee Speedway. Have 25 cars here tonight for time trials, 2 provisionals on the line, and a little bit of money, $200 to your top qualifier and $100 to the second quickest in time trials here tonight. Both drivers will receive a provisional into Saturday night's A-Main. That's a $500 value for start money, potentially more if they can run better than starting position. So a $700 value on the line tonight for the quickest time here in time trials on Thursday night at Super Bee Speedway in Chatham, Louisiana. My name is Colin Bell. Thrilled to be bringing you the action here tonight for time trials of the $10,000 to win Factory Stock Showdown. Have some of the best factory stock drivers you'll find anywhere in the country here tonight. Looking for more quantity tomorrow and on Saturday, but we absolutely have quality here in Chatham, Louisiana tonight. You've got Arkansas, Texas, and Louisiana all represented here in the pits, and some of the best drivers you'll find in all 3 of those states. So correction on practicing after time trials. Immediately after the time trials, we're going to shut the lights out for our glow-in-the-dark Easter egg hunt tonight, and then we will turn the lights back on, and y'all can practice a little bit more later on tonight. But right now, we need the LLB factory stocks to the staging lane, the LLB Farms USRA factory stocks. We need you to staging lane for your time trials and qualifying. So once again, if you're joining us on RaceON.com, we thank you for choosing Super Bee Speedway as your viewing option here tonight. RaceON.com, the proud viewing partner of the Super Bee Speedway. This is a $10,000 to win USRA factory stock race, kicking off big money season for the 2025 racing season of factory stocks down here in the South. Boot Hill Speedway has the $30,000 to win Spring Nationals in 2 weeks' time, but this weekend it's about $10,000 here at the Super Bee Speedway for the Factory Stock Showdown. Gonna see who prevails. Lots of really, really strong race cars here in the pits tonight, including Dalton Faulkner, Craig Pursley Jr., Neil Kemp, Peyton Taylor, Johnny Torres, Mark Underwood Jr., C.J. Howell, and many, many others here that are going to be major threats for the $10,000 here this weekend. And we're about to get underway with LLB Farms USRA Factory Stock Time Trials and qualifying from the new and improved Super Bee Speedway. My name's Colin Bell. Feel free to send me a message on Facebook and let us know where you're watching tonight's action from, as we're about to get underway with qualifying and find out who's going to be quick time here at Super Bee Speedway. And also want to say hello to everyone watching on Facebook Live. Welcome into the Super Bee Speedway here in beautiful Chatham, Louisiana. One of the most historic racetracks in the state of Louisiana is the Super Bee Speedway, formerly known as Chatham Raceway, Chatham Speedway and Fast Tracks Raceway, and Jones Motor Speedway as well. It's back to the original name of Super Bee, and we're excited for 10,000 reasons here this weekend, the Factory Stock Showdown, with the LLB Farms USRA Factory Stocks in action. Once again, some strong competitors here this weekend. I want to give a big shout out to Cody Wooten, our producer on RaceON.com tonight. As we're getting ready, track has been the best I've ever personally seen it here this year. Last race out, C.J. Howell was the victor on our last weekly racing action. Went 8th to 1st in his heat race to put himself top in passing points. Started on the pole and was able to lead every lap, and had his teammate Josh Martin finish in the second spot. A 1-2 result for Force Chassis. They're going to be something to deal with here this weekend and here in 2025. It looks like we're getting the thumbs up and getting ready to send your first group out here. I'll give a shout to Jason Downey. He's watching on RaceON.com. Thinks the 27 of Dalton Faulkner is going to go quick time. That is not a bad guess, sir. As we're going to get ready for qualifying group number 1. Qualifying group split into 13 cars each. We have 25 here. One car is not going to actually make an appearance. That's Jonathan Morris. Not going to make an appearance here in this qualifying session. So we'll take the top 6 from each group, and they'll advance to the final 12, where your top 2 will receive the prizes here tonight. Again, $200 for the quickest time and a free provisional into the race on Saturday night if need be, and $100 to your second place finisher tonight, and a guaranteed starting spot as well, a $500 guaranteed starting spot. So that's a $700 value and a $600 value. But the laps these guys can get on the track tonight might be the most valuable thing here for this weekend. Again, $10,000 on the line here come Saturday night. Your first car in qualifying group number 1 is from Kemp, Texas. It's the number 11 of Jet Hefty. He's in the Lackey Speed Shop, CRS Suspension, Dirt Defender, Cat Contracting, Wicked Fast Transmissions. Number 11. The second car to come out is going to be Florine, Louisiana's Brian Cook. He's in the Brian Cook Trucks, CDR Racing Shocks, number 100. So once again, some of the best USRA factory stock drivers and just drivers in general that you can find anywhere in the country. Peyton Taylor's here this weekend in a USRA factory stock, IMCA modified and IMCA stock car superstar from Batesville, Arkansas. The quickest chicken is here this weekend with us. South Texas Sweet Tea Johnny Torres made the haul up from San Antonio, Texas to compete with us here this weekend in the Hardman Motorsports team. And lots of other really fast competitors here tonight. Going to have more cars coming in tomorrow for our double heats and our finale for $10,000 on Saturday night. Not everybody going to show up to time trial night. We've got 25 tonight, and they're 25 good ones, and we're getting ready for it. So once again, your first 2 cars out should be the 11 of Jet Hefty and the 100 of Brian Cook. Once again, Jet Hefty is sponsored by Lackey Speed Shop, CRS Suspension, Dirt Defender, Cat Contracting, Wicked Fast Transmissions, and Synergy HVAC. And the 100 of Brian Cook is sponsored by Brian Cook Trucks and CDR Racing Shocks. That's K. Dillard Racing Shocks for the Florine, Louisiana 100. So he'll be one to watch in this group. Again, the top 6 times will advance into the final round. Take 6 from Group 1 and 6 from Group 2. That'll equate to 12 that'll go once again in the final round. And we'll take the top 2 times tonight. They'll have a guaranteed spot in Saturday night's A main. Obviously, they're going to want to race their way to a better starting spot. But at least they can guarantee on starting 23rd if they set the quickest time here tonight. And they will roll to the speedway, the 11 of Jet Hefty and the 100 of Brian Cook. Scheduled to be Cook, but Craig Pursley going to pull onto the speedway. That's the new Waverly Texan, the number 56. The CP Seamless Gutters, ID Manufacturing, Supreme Vinyl Works, KMO Racing, Innovative Race Cars, number 56. A winner at the 105 Motor Speedway this season. So they'll get the first green flag of the evening here for USRA Factory Stock Time Trials presented by LOB Farms. White flag going to wave. The first lap registered for the 11 of Jet Hefty is going to be an 18.796. Craig Pursley with an 18.501. That's going to take your top spot for now. The 56 of Pursley betters the number 11 of Hefty. Hefty comes through turns 3 and 4 once again. Checkered flag in the air. Hefty going to stay second quick with an 18.543. Pursley's second attempt is quicker. An 18.303 going to set the bar for LOB Farms. USRA Factory Stock Qualifying Group number 1. The new Waverly Texan, the 56 of Craig Pursley Jr. Going to set the bar early with an 18.303. So we'll have to see what happens with the 100 of Brian Cook. He was scheduled to come out second. Scheduled for 4th is Shreveport, Louisiana's Sean Graham. Sean Graham in the X Machine. Formerly the Triple X, that's the Hitman Designs. J&J Motorsports, Just Racing Products, Pro 1 Transmission X of Sean Graham. Also on the speedway, it's South Texas Sweet Tea. From San Antonio, Texas, it's Johnny Torres in the H266. Then North Texas Towing, Insulin Chassis and Manufacturing, Hardman Motorsports, CRS Suspension, Martin Marine Construction, Dirt Defender, No Body Wrap Company, number H266. First trip around for Sean Graham is going to go second quick with an 18.493 for the X of Sean Graham from Shreveport. First time around for Johnny Torres, an 18.783. So Torres with some work to do. Sean Graham just under 2/10 behind the quickest time by Persley. His second attempt is not going to be any better. Persley stays on top for now. Can he hold off Torres one more trip around? And he will do so. Torres with an 18.555. Not going to be good enough to move himself up the rankings. So Craig Persley Jr., your quickest so far. Sean Graham, Jet Hefty, and Johnny Torres, your four that have taken time. Next up will be West Monroe, Louisiana's L88 of Logan Gordon. Logan Gordon, known as Lolo, driving in the Bent's Construction, Floorworks, Bobby's Body Shop, Outlaw Race Car, number L88. And also rolling to the speedway, the most recent winner here from Dry Prong, Louisiana, the Ace Powder Coating, Hunter and Beck Attorneys, Papa Joe's Auto Sales, Pure Insanity Motorsports, Piranha Race Tires, Force Chassis with an 8 engine powering the number 2. It's C.J. Howell. So the L88 of Logan Gordon and the 2 of C.J. Howell, 2 of the younger drivers that you'll find in the USRA Factory Stock Division. First time around for the L88 of Logan Gordon. Going to go third quick with a 18.495 for the L88 of Gordon. First time around for C.J. Howell is quick times. 18.086 for the number 2 of C.J. Howell. He now sits atop the board 3/10 quicker than everybody else so far. The L88 comes back around. Logan Gordon will stay fourth quick. Can C.J. improve off of turn number 4? The checkered flag is in the air, and he will not go any quicker, but he doesn't have to. An 18.086. Going to go quick time for the number 2 of C.J. Howell from Dry Prong, Louisiana. Next driver to hit the speedway is Stanley Patrick from West Monroe, Louisiana. He is in the Curly's Top Dogs Tiptoe Chassis Performance Foundation number 224. And behind him, it's going to be the Kaufman Texan, the H231 of Mason Martin. He's in the North Texas Towing, Insulin Chassis and Fabrication, Hardman Motorsports CRS Suspension, Unlimited Fire Sprinklers, Second Opinion Automotive, number H231. So Mason Martin, a USRA stock car hot shoe, driving for Hardman Motorsports from Kaufman, Texas. Typically drives the number 31. Has a USRA limited modified as well that we've seen him win at the Rocket Raceway Park and Hunt County Raceway over the past few years. Typically has dice right in the middle of the number. As Stanley Patrick going to come around to register his first time in the number 224. And he will be 7th quick with a 19.029. 7th of 7 so far. First time around for Mason Martin goes 3rd quick with an 18.380. So Martin in the ballpark of taking second. Still 3/10 back from C.J. Howell's quickest time so far. Stanley Patrick with an 18.786 that time around. Mason Martin going to power off of turn number 4 back to the Bulletproof Tees stripe. And he'll take second with an 18.220 for the H231 of Mason Martin. He now sits second quick. So as of right now, your 6 advancing cars would be C.J. Howell, Mason Martin, Craig Persley, Sean Graham, Logan Gordon, and Jet Hefty, but we're not done yet. The 11th car in qualifying group number 1 is from Chatham, Louisiana. It's Caleb Smith in the number 93, the J.D. Smith Trucking. Next Level Designs, Blackbird Off-Road Outlaw Race Car. And joining him on the speedway is West Monroe, Louisiana's Jamie Shirley in the 1S. The 1S of Shirley, a Shirley race car that he has built himself. That's the Southern Roofing, Ape Engines, Backwood ATV Repair, Locksmith Security, Shirley race car number 1S. So the 93 of Caleb Smith currently sits 3rd in points here at the Super Bee Speedway for the LOB USRA Factory Stocks. He'll come around for his first trip, and he's going to go 11th with a 19.6 7-7. Jamie Shirley up to the fourth position in the 1S, a 18.373 for the 1S of Jamie Shirley. So Caleb Smith not able to get the car to rotate, losing grip on the exit. He's not going to improve. Jamie Shirley comes around, and he's going to take third quick with an 18.292. Jamie Shirley going to advance into the final round. So CJ Howell, Mason Martin, Jamie Shirley, Craig Persley, and Sean Graham are all safe. Logan Gordon is your sixth place car, and he's on the bubble. The final car to hit the speedway is Batesville, Arkansas's Peyton Taylor, driving for Joe Best Motorsports this weekend in Chase Hatton's 10X. It's the 10X of Peyton Taylor rolling to the speedway, the Twin City Towing, Big Days Racing Engines, All Property Services, RKT Signs, Laser Race Car, Morgan Buick, number 10X for Peyton Taylor, the quickest chicken from Batesville, Arkansas. So Peyton Taylor going to try to knock off Logan Gordon and advance his way into the final 12 here tonight, chasing after a $700 value for the quick time here at the Super Bee Speedway. Keeping it glued to the tires is the 10X of Peyton Taylor. Lap number 1 is nowhere close. He's 12th right now, 19.094. Taylor going to have to get up on the wheel. Needs 6/10 here on this lap. 6/10 quicker than his first attempt if he's going to knock off the L88 of Logan Gordon. Off of turn number 4, Taylor back to the line. He's not going to get there. An 18.792, I should say. 18.792 for Peyton Taylor. And that will wrap up qualifying group number 1 for the LLB Farms USRA Factory Stock. CJ Howell goes quickest in group 1. Mason Martin is second. Third, Jamie Shirley. Fourth, Craig Persley. Fifth was Sean Graham. And sixth was Logan Gordon. Does not appear that the 100 of Brian Cook, is not going to make an attempt here in group number 1. So that will do it for LLB Farms USRA Factory Stock qualifying group number 1. CJ Howell, Mason Martin, Jamie Shirley, Craig Persley, Sean Graham, and Logan Gordon will all advance to round number 3. As here comes round number 2. First car out from Cleveland, Texas. It's the number 4 of Justin Collins in the KMO Music. ProStructures.com, Ape Engines, JC Septic and Construction, Holy Moly Chassis number 4. And behind him, it's going to be Hunter Webb from Pitkin, Louisiana. The 10W, the Fuzzy's Restaurant, AB3 Farms, Richard's Tire, Wild Child Chassis for the number 10W of Hunter Webb. Webb goes way up the speedway in turn number 2. That's not going to bode well for his first attempt. First lap by for Justin Collins, an 18.993 for the number 4 of Collins. First attempt from Hunter Webb is a 19.102. So both drivers not having pace that would have had them advance in group number 1. Track seems to be slicking off just a bit as Justin Collins going to make his way by once again. He'll improve with an 18.607, going to set the bar here for group number 1, and Hunter Webb takes the quick time, an 18.248 for the 10W of Hunter Webb. He's going to set the pace now with an 18.248 for the number 10W of Hunter Webb. We'll check it. That would have been good for third quick in group number 1. The 10W going to set the bar here for group number 2. Hunter Webb from Pitkin, Louisiana, your top qualifier so far. Up next, a two-time $10,000 to win King of the Hill champion from Mineral Springs, Arkansas, the Twin City Towing, John Harvey Toyota. Team Smallwood Remax, Club 20 Suspension, KY Chassis, Hayden Lynn Tire Service, Farmers Tree Service, JRT Trucking, number 20 for Neil Kemp. Also on the speedway, it's the C28 of Ben Merchant from Ruston, Louisiana. Merchant in the Cadillac chassis, Kid Rocket Motorsports, Max Truck Repair, Ape Engines, Fast Graphics, Jed Properties, number C28 for Kid Rocket, Ben Merchant. First time around for the number 20 of Neil Kemp. Is going to buffer, he'll go second quick with an 18.525. First time around for the C28 of Ben Merchant, takes second quick with an 18.517. Both drivers 3/10 off the pace being set by Hunter Webb so far. Lap number 2 for the 20 of Kemp. It's going to move on to second quick, an 18.272, just 24 thousandths off the quick time from Webb. And lap number 2 from Merchant, not going to improve. He'll stay third quick with an 18.517. So Hunter Webb stays atop the board, an 18.248. Neil Kent with an 18.272, just 24 thousandths off of the quickest pace. Up next, it's going to be Ruston, Louisiana's Lee Patton in the L100, the Southern Roofing, Bobby's Body Shop, Supreme Vinyl Works, Chatham Crawfish, Shack Best Engines, Bulletproof Tees, Outlaw Race Car number L100 for Lee Patton, and Brian Sanders from Joyce, Louisiana, the Desert Trucking, Triple E Construction, Busting Loose Bail Bonds, J&J Motorsports Resilience, Spray Foam Insulation number 49 for Brian Sanders. So Lee Patton making his return to USRA Factory Stocks last week at the Boot Hill Speedway, a brand new Outlaw race car. Racing for Mercer Motorsports once again, his first time around, going to go third quick with an 18.428 for the number L100 of Lee Patton. The 49 of Sanders goes to the 6th quick spot. He is going to register 6th quick with an 18.795 for the 49 of Sanders. Lap number 2 for the L100 of Patton. Seems to have gained some pace, and he will. An 18.294. Not going to advance, he'll stay third quick, but he does improve his time. Going to be even closer to the top 2 cars. Your top 3 cars are all 40 thousandths apart from each other right now. An 18.248, an 18.272, and an 18.294 are the differences between spots 1, 2, and 3. And now we will work on the bubble. Our first 6 cars are sitting in right now. Up next, it is scheduled to be the 27 of Dalton Faulkner from Cut and Shoot, Texas. The number 27 not making his way to the Speedway. Wayne Patton from Ruston, Louisiana, going to hit the track. That's the number 6 car, the Dugdale Deer Processing, Dixie Towing, Rev-sponsored number 6. And Mark Underwood Jr., the defending King of the Hill for $10,000. It's the 125 of Mark Underwood Jr., the Floorworks, Bobby's Body Shop, Tech Services, Ape Engines, Outlaw Race Car number 125. So Dalton Faulkner from Cut and Shoot not making his way to the Speedway. That is the DAF Chassis, Best Engines, PRC Carburetors, John Leda Farm, CRS Suspension, 5-Star Septic Services, Supreme Vinyl Works number 27. Not going to make it out. And Mark Underwood Jr. takes quick time with an 18.226. Wayne Patton was 5th quick his first attempt. That will stand. An 18.371 will go 5th quick for Wayne Patton. And Mark Underwood Jr. to the top of the board even quicker with an 18.099. The 125 to the top of the board here in group number 2. 3-time Spooky champion from 2024, ran 4 classes that night, picked up 3 victories here at the Super Bee Speedway. Won't find many more drivers that are more familiar with Super Bee than the 125 of Underwood. We'll move on to the 10th car in this group, Jonesboro, Louisiana's 5T of Dwayne Turner. Dwayne Turner driving in the Poor Boy Hot Rods, Force Chassis, HB Racing, Cap Roofing, Row Plumbing, Super Bee Speedway number 5T. And behind him onto the Speedway is the 115 of Chris Howell from Ball, Louisiana. Chris Howell in the Force Chassis, Pit Ninja Security, Papa Joe's Auto Sales, Joel's Auto Sales, number 115. Just 2 more cars to qualify after this. Your current bubble car is the C28 of Ben Merchant. His lap number 1 for Dwayne Turner goes 9th quick with an 18.739. Lap number 1 for the 115 of Chris Howell. Going to go 10th quick with a 19.003. Underwood, Webb, Kemp, Patton, and Merchant are your top 6 right now. See if anyone can knock them out. Dwayne Turner not able to improve. He'll stay 9th quick. He will not advance to the final round. Lap number 2 for Chris Howell in the 115 will move up to 9th. He'll get hit an 18.667. And he will register 9th at this time. Neither of those drivers will advance to the final round. And we'll go to our final 2. From Florine, Louisiana, the number 100 plus of Ross Cook, the Brian Cook Trucks, K. Dillard Racing Shocks, number 100 plus. And Dry Prong, Louisiana's John Parker Jr. in the number 9, the 2022 Cajun Classic Champion at Arklatex for $5,000 of Parker Chairs and Swings. Murphy Oil Company, Ape Engines, Team 2 Designs, K&M Auto Rebuilders, Outlaw Race Car number 9 for John Parker Jr. So it's up to these two to shake up your top six. Right now it's Mark Underwood Jr., Hunter Webb, Neil Kemp, and Lee Patton. They're all safe. Wayne Patton and Ben Merchant are the two drivers that remain in the balance to see if they'll advance to the final round or not. Ross Cook gets sideways on the exit of turn number 4. Going to lose some speed. He'll go 11th quick with an 18.814. First time around for the 9 of John Parker Jr. goes 4th quick, an 18.291. That's going to knock Ben Merchant out of the party. Wayne Patton sitting on the edge now. If Cook can find some speed, he might knock the number 6 out. This time around, he goes 2nd quick, an 18.104 for the 100 plus of Ross Cook. And John Parker Jr. doesn't improve. He'll stay 5th quick. What an improvement. Was 11th on lap number 1, goes 2nd quick on lap number 2. Ross Cook with an 18.108. Going to knock Wayne Patton out of the party as well. So Mark Underwood Jr., Ross Cook, Hunter Webb, Neil Kemp, John Parker Jr., and Lee Patton will all advance to the final round. Drivers going to receive the lineup for this final round and come back to you with the finale of the Quick Time Dash. Your top 12 cars will make their way back to the Speedway, and your top 2 will go away with prizes tonight. Top spot going to hit $200 and a free provisional for a $500 starting value. That's $700 for those counting at home, and $600 value for the second quick driver tonight. $100 here tonight and a guaranteed starting spot on Saturday. So once again, we'll recap your 12 cars that are advancing to the final round. Out of group number 1, it is C.J. Howell, Mason Martin, Jamie Shirley, Craig Pursley, Sean Graham, and Logan Gordon. And from group number 2, it's Mark Underwood Jr., Ross Cook, Hunter Webb, Neil Kemp, John Parker Jr., and Lee Patton. So once again, if you're watching on RaceON.com, feel free to send me a message. My name is Colin Bell. Thrilled to be bringing us the action here tonight at the Super Bee Speedway for time trial and qualifying night of the $10,000 to win Factory Stock Showdown. We'll have many, many more race cars coming in tomorrow night. As Jason Underwood wants a shout there watching from Edna, Texas, cheering on Little Mark. Just went quick time in group number 2. Sean Hibbs watching as well. Richie Patton, Brent Baumgardner, Chris Cogburn, Jason Downey, and Lori Underwood all watching on RaceON.com. We thank you for enjoying the action here at Super Bee tonight, as it's going to be a great weekend. $10,000 on the line here for USRA Factory Stocks. One of the first races to kick off big money for the Factory Stocks here in 2025. Again, 2 weeks from now, it's the $30,000 to win Spring Nationals at the Boot Hill Speedway. But right now, we're focusing on 10,000 reasons to be at Super Bee this weekend for the Factory Stock Showdown. Austin Wilkins watching as well. Videographer over at the Boot Hill Speedway and Arclitect Speedway, as well as Sabine. Chris Cogburn, Big Nasty, watching from the house tonight. One of the best USRA or IMCA modified drivers you'll find in the Waco area. His son Trevor Cogburn got himself a win at the Mod War 100 in the limited modified / B mods last season. Looking forward to Mod War 2 coming in September of 2025. Blaine Murphy is watching from Waxahachie, Texas, for Blaine Murphy. One of the prettiest race cars you'll find anywhere. My man Wesley Gwaltney is watching. Wesley, the voice of the CompCam Super Dirt Series, as we're getting set for our finale round. 12 cars advancing to the finale. Want to give a mention. We lost a dear member of the racing family here 2 weeks ago, Hunter Hobson. We lost Hunter Hobson 2 weekends ago, and just announced on Monday on Facebook there's going to be a massive Hunter Hobson Memorial Race at the Hunt County Raceway for $34.34 to win and at least $100 to start. That purse is subject to get bigger. It will not decrease in any way. The Hunter Hobson Memorial Race will be on on RaceON.com at Hunt County Raceway. So I want to give a shout out to Jared Wallace. He's watching on RaceON.com. Jared, we're glad to have you back in racing this season. Jerry Edwards is watching, cheering on CJ Howell. Jeff Hammett says that Blaine Murphy's car is ugly. So Facebook, do your thing. Brian Hanson's watching from Boyd, Texas. Blaine Wilson from Florine, Louisiana. As we thank you all for joining us here at the Super Bee Speedway. My name's Colin Bell, the voice of the Super Bee Speedway, the Rev, and Arklatex Speedway. I'll be over at Arklatex the next 2 nights, but going to be some great action here at the Super Bee Speedway. Andy Stewart will be on the mic for the rest of the weekend. Professional rodeo announcer, going to be here at the Super Bee Speedway, bringing you all the racing action. I'm going to have a party here at the Bee. Again, $10,000 on the line. We're expecting a lot more cars to show up tonight. Justin Whitehead, one of those drivers supposed to be here tomorrow night, did not elect to come tonight for practice and time trials. As the drivers are making their way back to staging for the finale group. And now Blaine Murphy says that Jeff Hammett is slow. Depends on the night. Depends on the night. He was supposed to be here, but he's not. And we're not exactly thrilled about it, Jeffrey. I think he wanted me to sing his name last time he said it, but we're not going to do that for Hammett because he didn't show up. Jackson Sturdivant's watching as well. James Proctor and Amber Bishop all watching on RaceON.com. So we're getting ready for the final 12 cars. Again, your top 2 quickest will get guaranteed starting spots into the A main on Saturday night. $10,000 to win, $500 to start. 40-lap finale for the Factory Stock Showdown here at Super Bee Speedway. Your first car out of group number 3, the finale group, the quick time dash, is going to be CJ Howell from Dry Prong, Louisiana. CJ Howell has 4 wins at 4 different tracks so far this season in his home-built Force race car. He'll be the first car out, the number 2 of CJ Howell, the Ace Powder Coating, Hunter and Beck Attorneys, Papa Joe's Auto Sales, Pure Insanity Motorsports, Pit Ninja Security, Ape Engines, Force Racing Chassis number 2. And scheduled to come out second will be the 125 of Mark Underwood Jr. from Ruston, Louisiana. Underwood driving in the Lou Lyles Motorsports Floor Works, Bobby's Body Shop, Tech Services, Ape Engines Outlaw Race Car number 125. Last year's $10,000 winner at the Boot Hill Speedway for the 2024 King of the Hill. These were 2 of the drivers listed as your 5 favorites rolling into the weekend. And they both set quick time in their first group here tonight to advance to the final group. The 2 of CJ Howell from Dry Prong, the number 125 of Mark Underwood from Ruston. Both drivers very familiar with the Super Bee Speedway. Both drivers actually picked up wins here on our last weekly racing series action. CJ Howell got the LLB Farms USRA Factory Stock win, and Mark Underwood Jr. picked up the LJ's Refrigeration USRA Limited Modified win last time out. So CJ Howell, Mark Underwood Jr., Mason Martin, Ross Cook, Jamie Shirley, Hunter Webb, Craig Persley, Neil Kemp, Sean Graham, John Parker Jr., Logan Gordon, and Lee Patton are the 12 cars, and that is the order they are slated to go in. They'll be given 2 laps, take the quickest time, and again, your top 2 will guarantee themselves a starting spot. If they race their way in, it's going to go down to the next driver that does not race their way in. As we are getting set, Jason and Mandy McCoy watching from Dubberly, Louisiana. So this is kicking off big season for the USRA Factory Stocks. Tons of massive races for USRA Factory Stocks this year. $10,000 on the line tonight here at Super Bee. There's $30,000 at Boot Hill. There's a pair of $10,000s at Texarkana 67. $34.34 for the Herr Hobson Memorial at Hunt County. The $5,000 to win Cajun Classic. And they keep coming, a $5,000 to win race at the Rev. News about that coming soon as CJ Howell and Mark Underwood Jr. hit the racetrack to start our finale group for the LLB Farms USRA Factory Stocks. Levi Beard, a major partner here at the Super Bee Speedway, part of what's made this racetrack so much better here in 2025. CJ Howell going to set the bar He'll come around. My race pass buffering for me. That's an 18.133 for C.J. Howell. An 18.242 for Mark Underwood Jr. Howell's got him by a tenth, I should say, on lap number 1. He'll come around to the checkered, the ape engine roaring on the number 2. Piranha race tires are digging. 18.058 for C.J. Howell. This time around for Underwood, not going to improve. C.J. Howell will have spot number 1 with an 18.058. Mark Underwood Jr. an 18.242. We'll move on to the Kaufman, Texas USRA stock car hot shoe of Mason Martin, the H231, the North Texas Towing, insulin chassis, Hardman Motorsports, CRS suspension, unlimited fire sprinklers, second opinion automotive, Dirt Defender No Body Wrap Company, number H231 of Mason Martin, and the 100 plus of Ross Cook, the CDR Racing Shocks, Brian Cook Trucks, number 100 plus. So both of these cars were second quick in their group. We'll see what the H231 of Mason Martin can do. Driver runs all over the country, frequents Big O Speedway with his USRA factory stock. He's second quick with an 18.180 for the H231 of Mason Martin. Lap number 1 for Ross Cook, third quick, an 18.210. Both these drivers within a tenth of the 2 of C.J. Howell. Mason Martin off the top of turn number 4. He's going to try it at the stripe, does not improve. We'll see what the 100 plus of Ross Cook can do off of turn number 4. And he'll make second quick work for him, an 18.165. Ross Cook moves up to second quick, but the 2 of C.J. Howell is your quick time through 4 cars. 8 more to go here in the finale group. Next onto the speedway, it's going to be the 1S of Jamie Shirley, the Southern Roof Thing, Backwoods ATV Repair, Ape Engines, Locksmith, Security, Shirley race car number 1S for Jamie Shirley, and the 10W of Hunter Webb from Pitkin, Louisiana. Driving in the Fuzzy's Restaurant, AB3 Farms, Richards Tire, Wild Child Chassis, number 10W for Hunter Webb. No disrespect to him, but Hunter Webb playing the Cinderella story here tonight, looking for an upset in the qualifying groups here. Looking for a strong run, had a good run at the Rev last Saturday night. And Jamie Shirley off the bottom of the speedway will register his first time in the number 1S. And he goes 5th quick with an 18.735. First lap for Hunter Webb is 6th quick with an 18.958. So Webb going to need to look for some speed, as does the 1S of Shirley. This time by the 1S of James Shirley going to improve but stay in the 5th spot. An 18.319. Hunter Webb will go 6th quick with an 18.558 for the number 10W. So down to 6 more cars to try to knock off the 2 of C.J. Howell. Next onto the speedway, it's New Waverly, Texas's Craig Persley in the number 56. The CP Seamless Gutters, ID Manufacturing, Supreme Vinyl Works, KMO Racing, Innovative Race Car number 56. Behind him, it's Club 20 himself, Neil Kemp from Mineral Springs, Arkansas. In the Team Smallwood Remax, Twin City Towing, Club 20 Suspension, KY Chassis, Hayden Lynn Tire Works, Farmers Tree Service, JRT Trucking number 20 for Neil Kemp. So Persley and Kemp, 2 of the best drivers you'll find in the country for USRA factory stocks. The 56 regular at the 105 Motor Speedway. You see the Club 20 at Arklatex Boot Hill, and 67 fairly frequently. The white flag will wave for the 56 of Persley. He'll go 4th quick with an 18.2 flat. First time around for the number 20 of Neil Kemp, goes 4th quick with an 18.190. So both drivers flirting with your top 3, sitting in the top 5 right now. Persley will come off of turn number 4 to the checkered flag. Seem to have more momentum. Quick time for the 56 of Persley. A 17.977. First car into the 17-second bracket tonight. It's the 56 of Craig Persley taking quick time. Neil Kemp's second lap did not improve. He'll stay 5th quick with an 18.190. 4 cars to go. Up next, it's Trouble Sean Graham, the Hitman from Shreveport, Louisiana. In the number X car, the Hitman Designs, J&J Motorsports, Just Racing Products, Pro 1 Transmission X for Sean Graham from Shreveport. And behind him, the 2022 Cajun Classic champion at the Arklatex Speedway. It's John Parker Jr., the original Parker Chairs and Swings, Murphy Oil Company, Ape Engines, Team 2 Designs, K&M Auto Rebuilders, number 9 for John Parker Jr. So the X of Graham and the 9 of Parker, two of the strongest drivers in the state of Louisiana, and two drivers from Louisiana who've won the Cajun Classic I just spoke of. Sean Graham, 8th quick with an 18.332. His first lap, the number 9 of Parker, goes 9th quick with an 18.382. 18.332 for Graham, 18.382 for the 9 of Parker. Final time around for the X of Sean Graham. He'll move up to 7th quick, an 18.254. And the second trip for the 9 of Parker goes 9th quick with an 18.331. So it's down to the final two. Craig Persley Jr., your quickest so far. C.J. Howell, Ross Cook, Mason Martin, Neil Kemp, your top 5. 6th is Underwood. 7th is Sean Graham. 8th is Jamie Shirley. 9th is John Parker Jr. 10th is Hunter Webb. Your final two cars from West Monroe, Louisiana, the L88 of Logan Gordon, the Bent's Construction Floor Works, Bobby's Body Shop Outlaw race car number L88, and your final car is the L100 of Lee Patton. Welcome back to Factory Stock Racing, Lee Patton, the Southern Roofing, Bobby's Body Shop, Supreme Vinyl Works, Chatham Crawfish Shack, Best Engines, Bulletproof Tees, Outlaw race car number L88. For Mercer Motorsports, it's Lee Patton in the L100. We've seen Lee Patton in a CDR race car modify the last few years. Good to have him back in the factory stocks. Logan Gordon's first lap around will be 10th quick with an 18.479. The L100 of Lee Patton comes around for his first turn, and it's 7th quick at 18.242. Going to be tied for 6th with Mark Underwood Jr. Final lap of qualifying here tonight. The L88 of Logan Gordon is going to finish 11th quick. What will the L100 of Lee Patton have on the final turn? He'll get the final checkered flag of the night, and he'll go 3rd quick with an 18.096. But Craig Persley Jr., New Waverly, Texas, going to be your quick time tonight for the LOB Farms USRA factory stocks. We're going to try to meet him down in Victory Lane. I need Craig Persley Jr. to Victory Lane, please. Craig Persley Jr. to Victory Lane. So RaceON viewers, welcome to the Super Bee Speedway for 2025. The LLB Farms USA Factory Stocks racing for $10,000 this weekend. The Factory Stock Showdown in Houston area. Number 56 of Craig Pursley Jr. from New Waverly, Texas gets your quickest time here tonight on Thursday night. C.J. Howell going to be the second quick driver. He'll guarantee himself a spot in Saturday night's A-Main as well. The number 2 from Dry Prong, Louisiana, the Ape Engines Force Chassis number 2. We're going to wait on the innovative race car number 56 of Craig Pursley Jr. to make his way down to Super Bee Speedway Victory Lane. Want to give a massive shout out to all the great partners here at the Super Bee Speedway. Bradley Industrial, Joey Brown Plumbing, Mac Tools, LLB Farms, Byers Technical Institute, 318 Racing Products, LJ's Extreme Heating and Air, Bulletproof Tees, Bulletproof Racewear, The Pit Stop, Gerald's Consulting, Flynn's Camping Grounds, Bulletproof Racewear, Doggy Days LLC, the official caution flag of the Super Bee Speedway, El Patio Mexican Grill, the official partner for the black flag here at the Super Bee Speedway. As here he comes, your quick time tonight for the LLB Farms Factory Stocks. The number 56 of Craig Pursley Jr., one of the coolest guys you'll find in all of racing and all of motorsports. Not sure if he's ever made his way here to the Super Bee Speedway, but we'll ask him here in Victory Lane. Perhaps he came for that $15,000 to win that his buddy Dalton got the victory in, but cannot guarantee it off the top of my head. The innovative race car, CP Seamless Gutters, KMO Racing, KMO Music number 56 of Craig Pursley Jr. going to make his way to Victory Lane here tonight at the Super Bee Speedway. Your time trial, quick time. All right, Craig, I was just telling the race fans, killing a little bit of time waiting on you. Have you ever been here to Super Bee?
No, this is my first time, man. I didn't even know how to get here. I had to punch it in my GPS, so kind of in the woods.
You probably lost service a few times on the way here too, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, several times. I talked with Faulkner about 2 hours on the way here, and the whole time he was cutting in and out, I was cutting in and out, and I said, man, I hope we wind up at the same place.
Talk about your racing program this year, man. You already got a win at the 105 Motor Speedway. You're always a major threat at all these big events. But you got a little chip coming into this because you're not necessarily listed in those top 5 or 6 favorites, but you've had just as much speed as all of them. Just haven't quite had the results at the end of it.
Yeah, you know, man, a lot of those guys got a lot of laps. Man, I don't let that go anywhere with me. Man, I just keep working hard, keep showing up. Man, my dedication, my guys behind me at the shop, man, I can't say nothing. Man, they're so good to me. Everybody that I buy products from, man, they sell me the best product they could possibly give me, and it shows week in and week out.
And talk about the USRA Factory Stock Division, the most competitive class you'll find down here in the South, but also so much money on the line this year for factory stocks.
Yeah, it really is unbelievable just to come out and race for that kind of money. Man, like, I'm not here for the money, I'm here for the pride. So, man, I want to be the best, and I got to race with the best to beat them. So that's what I'm planning on doing.
Well, there he is, Quick Time Award winner at the Factory Stock Showdown tonight at Super Bee Speedway. It's Craig Pursley Jr. in the number 56. Craig wants to shout out his sponsors real quick.
Yeah, man, I got Innovative Race Cars, Joey Smith, Doug Ivy. Man, I can't say enough about them guys, man. I really appreciate everything they do for me. CP Seamless Gutters, my wife and kids for putting up with this. Man, Slaughter's Diesel Repair. Man, I just, Chris Brown with Chris Brown Racing Shocks. Mr. John Few, he puts fuel in this thing. Mr. Kenneth Clayberg, you know, he's real supportive of what I got going on. And Lynn Tires, man, like that guy, he come at me at the first of the year and wanted me to do a dealer deal, and man, it's paid off for me because man, he keeps me out front, and I appreciate him working hard to get me what I need. Man, just everybody that helps my brother, I just appreciate everything they do for me.
There he is. Quick time tonight for the USRA Factory Stocks presented by LLB Farms. It's the 56 of Craig Pursley Jr. from Waverly, Texas.